here we go. Good morning. We're back again. How's the audio level, by the way? I mean, yeah. How is, I had to. Uh, it's good, that's good. I messed around with audio levels a little bit. It seemed like maybe everything was just like globally a little too quiet in past streams, and so hopefully this is an okay level and not too wildly louder than it was in the past. Otherwise, people are going to have a fun surprise if they are watching the playlist. I just figured, it's early morning. I don't want to be on camera. It's too early. It's too early for me to subject you to what I look like right now. Let's go with that. At some point, I'm gonna have more streams. At some point being in the holidays. Sure, why not? So there will be more coding streams, and they won't be all in the morning like this. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Thanksgiving through New Year's. Have all of that time off work, so that'll be prime streaming time. Working on all these projects. Anyway, that's a couple months away still. I've been counting down the days for like the last 6 months. Anyway, so we have a mod. We have a Minecraft. It is still busted. Yeah. It was one of those things where I woke up and I saw that you had just started streaming. I was like, hey, I could drop by. Sure. It's one of the things I was thinking about the other day. No, never mind. But yeah. It was cool seeing some Kotlin. Someone else who seems to know more about Kotlin than I do, which is, yeah, it was good. Okay, so speaking of not knowing things, here we go. Still the same error. Well, hello, no one. I am also no one. Yeah, we're the no one crew. There we go. We got it. Isn't that what Nemo means? We're the Nemo crew. Okay, so we have this error, the same error that we had last time. So fabric particle types $1 at some memory ID could not be spawned. Now what's up with that? So it looks like, is it a question of what we're passing into register here in the client, right? So where is this fabric particle types coming from, right? So in the main mod initializer, we register our sparkle particle type, which is, I guess, apparently a default particle type. That's its type. Can you ask about Starfield? Definitely. You just did. I've been enjoying it. I plan on. It's one of those things where I would play it more. But I decided I wanted to just do it all on stream. One, because I want to share the experience, and two, because it's going to keep me from like spending every waking moment playing it. You know, it's not like the best game of all time. I'm not saying that, but I've been having fun so far, and I intend to keep on playing it until I get sick of it. There are aspects of it that, like, if it wasn't for wanting to know more about the storyline and getting to, you know, find out what all the secrets are in the world, maybe, you know, it would be hard. There are things that, like in No Man's Sky, which I've been playing recently, that are maybe better there in terms of some gameplay aspects. But it's the shiny new thing, so I'm gonna keep on playing that. There is a lot of overlap between the games. Good old No Man's Skyrim. Yeah, then I gotta start playing Skyrim too, right? And then we'll have lots of sameness, you know, between the space theme modded Minecraft and the oxygen not included and the Starfield. There's a lot of overlap in the things that I am playing. And we just need to make another space theme mod. Although we're making sparkles. I think we're gonna try to make a magic wand in this, so that's a bit different. Although apparently powers, we're gaining powers in Starfield, which I don't think is a spoiler because like if you look at just the controls, which is like the first thing you do when you go into the game, you see it mentions powers. So. Okay, so yeah, sparkles. If only we could. Okay, so what is this fabric particle types? I mean, that is maybe the thing coming from this. Right, there's a nice little example here, right? So we have a default particle type, test particle equals fabric particle types. That's simple. I mean, we're literally doing what the example shows. And then registry.register, particle type, and then identifier and sparkle. So, I mean, this all, like, this part is right. So I'm suspicious of this part. Do we have registers a delayed factory for constructing particles of the given type? The factory method will be called with the sprite provider to use for that particle when it comes time. Particle sprites will be loaded from thingy. Particles particle name.json, which I think is what we have. Particles particle name.json. Check. So, is it something wrong with the factory? Is this the wrong thing to pass in? I don't know. Second argument is supposed to be a particle factory registry.pending particle factory t. Okay, cool. Functional interface. Interesting. So now Copilot has a different suggestion for us. But that suggestion is wrong. It likes to suggest things that are wrong. It's very fun that way. Okay, so this is code. Lambda arguments should be moved out of parentheses. What does that mean? That is an interesting. Is that valid code in Kotlin? What does this represent? I mean, this looks like we're calling register and then somehow we're doing something to the return type, but that doesn't seem right. So you can pass a lambda, comma. Lambda argument should be moved out. So how does calling functions work in Kotlin? We have a Kotlin reference. Maybe I should look at that. Maybe I should learn more Kotlin. Learn me some Kotlin. Also, do we have a dark mode? No. Okay. C functions. Okay, basic syntax. Okay. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for, but I will find it. I believe. All you need to know in Kotlin is the Elvis operator. Yeah. I believe I need to know more. Here we go. Function usage. Functions are called using the standard approach. Calling member functions uses dot notation. You can use a trailing comma when you declare function parameters. Yeah, I know. I know about the hairdo. The questionable hairdo. Here we go. If the last argument after default parameters is a lambda, you can pass it either as a named argument or outside of the parentheses. Crazy. Wait. So what does this mean? So we have default parameters, which is nice. Maybe. After default parameters. Okay. So that is not the IDE leading us astray. We can in fact do this nonsense. Can we? Where's my auto formatter? There we go. So we'll probably have to restart. Yeah. Let's see, can we rerun? What's that? All right, that killed that. That shut off Minecraft. Great, perfect, and we're reloading. Now, is this actually the right thing to do? Also don't know. But hopefully this will at least give us a point to then inspect what's going on, to figure out if we're doing the right thing here. I just gotta have a path forward. Name params are a nice thing to save you down the road. Yes. They are better than having, like, you never want to have a function that has just here's 7 arguments that you pass to it and you just have to know the order. But you know, at least in, like, if we were talking like JavaScript, TypeScript, or Python, you know, you make an object or a dict in line so that you can name the things. And you can also potentially, then you have a data structure you can also pass around. That's also a thing. All right, let's summon a particle maybe. Could not spawn particle effect. So same description of the problem. Same thing. Different memory location, naturally. But is it the thing that we're returning here? Is a question, right? Can we... Yeah, but can we do... How does one do anything? Let's see here. Variables. Oh, it's val, not var. And then lambdas. What's that next section there? So I see lambdas and inline functions. What's the difference? Let's see, inline functions. Okay. Lambda expressions and anonymous functions are function literals. Val is like a const, var is like a let. Okay. Imagine if we could just all agree on not using different terms. Like if it has different behavior, use a different term. Wait, what am I trying to say? Forget it. What I'm trying to figure out now, can we have multiple lines of code? Yeah, it seems like we can. Maybe not a semicolon there. And maybe we don't need the braces. Val value var variable. Sure. Okay, can we do... Let's see, it's Java, right? There we go. Wait, capital S. What are you complaining about? Should be replaced with Kotlin function. Okay. Convert to template. Okay. Great. Let's see. Can't we just compile? I think we would have... Don't touch Swift, it's worse. Let in var where let is the immutable const. Wait. There's a let too? Alright, so did this do anything? No, I think we needed to launch the game differently, so let's save and quit. And we're done. I think we needed to run this as debug to be able to have hot loading or be able to change the contents of the method. Although I don't think that'll work anyway on the initialize. I don't know. We'll see. In Swift, it's let var. Kotlin is var val. JS is const and let and var. Thank you, Streamlabs. Never trust JavaScript is great. Except for the parts that aren't. There's a book. It's a Maybe a few years old at this point. You know, only the good parts. That was a book, right? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've resorted to books about programming. When I learned hoisting in JS, my mind was blown. Yeah. Did we, is Minecraft running? Oh, it is. Okay. Here we go. Back into the world. Yeah, okay. Particle, Siemens for Mod Sparkle. Okay. So did our function even run? You know what's good? Breakpoints. Haven't used JS since. Oh no. Right. I think this might just be called when the game starts. Let's see. If we scroll up through the... Here we go. Sys out. So we have a flame particle factory. That's X. But what it's complaining about here could not spawn particle effect. Okay. So this problem is not complaining about what we're returning from our factory. Maybe. So here's a question. What? I guess it's the same question. What are we doing wrong? I mean, one possibility, although the examples I've seen don't do it this way. Maybe this needs to be also in the client? That doesn't seem right, though. Could not spawn particle effect. Okay, so it seems like... Okay, so what does the factory return? It returns... it doesn't return anything. What is X here? It is a factory. Great. That's right. It is a factory, and that's the constructor. That makes sense, yes. And then it has a method, create particle. Okay. Is it possible? What if we made our own factory? Just to test this out. I was really counting on you, Copilot, to make that happen. Okay, let's see, where are we at? In client. Sparkle factor particle factoring dot kt, yeah? Oh wait, we just need the name, yeah? Sure. And we are going to just look at what this is doing. So we just need to implement really just this flame particle, right? Factory. Not exactly. Is it implements? Extends? Whatever. Come on. Also want that. Public class extends thing. No? No luck? Alright, well this is Java, of course. So how does one do that in Kotlin? Also, still very bright. Basic syntax. Classes and instances. Okay. Inheritance is by colon. Okay. Brilliant. Too many arguments. Really? Let's see, where's the... See, the factory... Wait, what? Uh-huh. Wait, where's... Is it supposed to be like this? Oops. Classes, here we go. More information. Constructors. Secondary constructors. Inheritance, that's what we're trying to figure out. Learn more about inheritance in Kotlin. And there goes the coffee. All gone. Okay. So this should be just like, wait. Wait, so this... Like this? Uh-huh. Yeah, super. What's the problem? Primary constructor call expected. Insert this call. Okay. What does it mean? Overload resolution, ambiguity, all these functions match. Well, anyway, I guess I don't need the constructor because I get it by doing this way. Right, what I really wanted to do was do this. And it's private and super type. Well, why would you do this? Okay, can we do this? Thank you. And then we're going to print. This was the objective. All right, there's 4 errors. Unresolved reference. Import. That's nice. Import. Flame smoke parameters. Okay. I don't know why I need to do that. In fact, I don't want that. Unresolved reference. Flame smoke parameters. What is the actual... Okay, that's not the actual parameter. That's just something Copilot made up. It's actually a default particle type. Maybe? Yep. Unresolved reference particle. Is that what create particle returns? Yes. All right. Cool. Type mismatch. Inferred type is particle question mark, but particle was expected. Required found. Okay. Redundant visibility modifier. Don't need to say public there, apparently. Redundant semicolon. Probably a redundant return too then. No, it's required because we have braces, apparently. So I think we're gonna have to restart the game. Let's see, where is our output? There it is. Yeah, I think we have to restart. And run it again. Also, what's the... Oh yeah, we can get the update going. I switched to nightly. I thought that would be better. And apparently that needed to do an update. Downloaded version is older than current version. Cool. Well, never mind then. Alright, so we see our print from the last set of changes, and the game is launched, and we'll get in and see what we see. Like, we should see... Oh, wait. Did we actually tell it to use our factory? No. Of course we didn't. Okay. Problem. Does not have it and must be initialized here. What does it mean? What does it mean? Yeah. How do you feel about that? Yeah. Okay. So what we had before was, it was like a flame particle factory. No, it was like this. Okay. So if we can pass this factory in like this, why can't we pass our sparkle particle factory I don't know why it adds those other things. Who could say? Let's see. So if you look at this factory, public static class. Small factory. There's apparently a small factory and then a normal factory. Why? What does the static do here? Nope. I don't think that's anything because we're not inside another class? Question mark? Also, in addition to not knowing Kotlin, I also don't know Java. This is not my language that well, hasn't been for a number of years my primary language. But, yeah. So, double the fun. Stack Overflow. Tell me what this means. Nope. Companion object, huh? I got this. I'm going to get there. Okay, no results for companion on this page. Can we search? What does it mean? Hey, look, this looks familiar. Hey, look, it's a factory companion object inside of a class. Maybe that's significant. Maybe we could do something like this. And we say companion object. Is this a thing? It's not applicable inside of a standalone object. Interesting. Okay, let's take a different tack then. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. We're gonna undo, and so we're gonna do. I guess we'll do class sparkle particle. Yeah, in any class, but we couldn't do that here. And then this becomes factory. Oh, caps lock. Okay. Doesn't like that. Constructors are not allowed for objects. But it can't be a companion class. Okay. So maybe we could do it the other place. We just need to change around our syntax a little bit. Can we do a companion inside of an object? Looks like no. Could this be a class? Yes. Okay. Look, if we just try all the different combinations of things, eventually we'll hit upon it, the right answer, right? Eventually. And so then this part goes away. except we want to actually base this off a flame particle. Yep. Can we do that? This type has a constructor and must be initialized here. Change to constructor invocation. Okay. Add constructor parameter sprite. Except, no, I don't want to do that there. I want to do that here. But no, I can't do that here. Constructors are not allowed for objects. But you can't have a companion class. So instead, wait, how does flame particle do this? All right, this is Java. That's how it does it. It's Java. Okay. Objects. Constructor. Yeah, 5 matches. Okay. A bit of a corner. Okay, I think I'm gonna unwind this. Wait, what's wrong with this? There are errors. Unresolved reference to sprite provider. Yeah. Right, this would be fine if we just had some way to provide the sprite provider. But apparently we can't, you know, do this. Constructors are not allowed for objects. Interesting. Well, that's not gonna work then. Can we... Yeah, but we can't do this here either, right? Like, we could do static class factory, but that's not a thing in Kotlin. That's what companion is for, but we can't do companion. What is a companion object class? Is that a thing? Sparkle factories never used. Sure. Hold on. We probably need to rename this file then. Okay, sure. You can do that too. Yeah. But I wanted to rename the file. F2. Of course it's F2. Okay, so then we could do factory. Well, we'll try recompiling. Some classes have been changed. Reload. Sure. Hot swap failed. Okay, well, we'll just stop then. I could have clicked the other button, but it's fine. What's this? Yeah, okay, don't care. Give me a Minecraft. All right. Will it? What are we trying to do here at this point? I guess we're just trying to see that this is called, so we get more insight into kind of the flow of execution here. Save, and so that we have potentially some clue as to what has gone wrong. All right, so there we go. This line of code does get run, and we do attempt to call create particle with some stuff. So we should be able to set a breakpoint here. Yeah, progress, right? So if I do this again, we get a breakpoint. We can actually see what's happening. All right, so parameters is fabric particle types. $1, whatever that is. And we got a world, and we got coordinates, and we got velocity. Now, yeah. So, in the client, we get the type. Right? So this is registered, and this tells the client how to take the type that it gets from the server and turn it into something it can like render out, I guess. Maybe. And that's based off of this type here. Oh, hey, we can actually see. Hey, look, fabric particle types $1. There it is. So it still doesn't tell us why it can't, you know. Let's see. How does the debugger work? Resume program. There we go. All right, and then we should be able to go back to the console. Back to game. Yeah, so could not spawn particle effect this thing, which is this thing. But it still doesn't tell us why. But if we do it again, maybe we can just like step into the code and see what's going on. So, step into. Okay. What is this into? Step out. Here we go. Here we go. Null pointer exception. Cannot invoke list.size because this.sprites is null. So here's spawn particle. If always spawn, add particle. Where is it actually trying to get the list of sprites? Create particle. Here's our factory. Calls it. Calls that. Okay, no, that's too far down the rabbit hole. It is interesting though. Okay, so if we resume. So we got all this interesting stuff, right, about a crash report, but none of that surfaced here. We just see could not spawn particle effect. So that's not something like something's happening differently when we're debugging. It's the same situation. We're just not getting that in the output, apparently. Is there Hey, look, crash reports. Maybe we should have been looking here. Wait, no, these are old. Can we, let's see. Can we, where's the reveal and explore? Okay, open and explore. There we go. Okay, it said something about a crash report, but it didn't make one. These are all from the 20th of last month. What about logs? There's a debug log. Ooh. But, unknown or incomplete command, displaying, create particle, could not spawn particle. So we're not seeing anything additional here either in the debug log. Good to check though, right? Okay. Well, let's make the error happen again and we'll look at the debugger some more. So can we step into again? I don't know why. Can we see like a... Oh, here we go. So I guess that is a little into. Although I feel like that's maybe... Okay, can we step over? Where does that take us? Here we go. World renderer. Okay, so client world, add particle. Calls world renderer, add particle. Calls another add particle. And then, so if we, let's put a breakpoint there. And we'll continue. Where are our... so we'll take out this breakpoint. And then we'll reproduce the issue again. There we go. Get a warning that the code doesn't match the bytecode. That's fine. So there's no error here yet, but presumably if we step into... somewhere here there's an error. Let's see, step over, step over, step over. So step into this. Okay. Step over. Whoops. That threw an exception. Now where were we? We were inside of spawn particle, right? Inside of add particle in particle manager. And then this is our, okay, maybe we were inside of create particle. No, because this is our factory, right? So that's not the case. Can we alt left arrow to go back? Good. Maybe this dot add particle. I don't know, but this seems like a good place to add a breakpoint to. And we'll get rid of the other breakpoint wherever it went. Okay, there it is. Okay, continue. No, our other breakpoint did not work. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Is the error before or after that? I guess it's after. So can we step into... Here we go. So this is interesting. Okay, can we step over? Okay, this should be calling our function to create the particle. Okay. Interesting. So is the issue actually in this in here. Maybe in set sprite. Huh. Okay, I think... Okay, let's try this again. Let's resume program. Do this again. And what we're going to do is we're just going to step into everything. So that's F11. Okay, maybe not everything. Let's see. Shift F11 to step out. Okay, here's our code. Let's see. Step over is F10. Okay, and then F11 to step into the flame particles create particle. Well, the flame particles factories create particle. And sure. Okay. So here is super on this. And super on this. At some point we're going to get to a point where we call something on a list. Let's see, F10. Set bounding muck spacing. This doesn't appear to use the sprites list. I'm guessing this won't either. Nah. Okay. F10, 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 F10. Particle sheet opaque. Okay. Okay. And then crash report. Wait, is there a way to see? Here's throwable. Here's a backtrace. Yeah, super helpful. Where is it calling this dot sprites? Well, this dot sprites dot size. I mean, it has to be inside of. Well, yeah. I mean, everything's inside of here. So, but we know it's inside of here somewhere. Is it in add particle somehow? This add to? I bet it is. If optional is present, can add new particles. This dot add to. Group counts? No. Okay, that's a queue. New part. Yeah, it's the same queue. You crashing? Yeah. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have good sleep. What time is it there? Whatever time it is. Have a good one. I'm just gonna keep on trying to figure this out. 2:30 a.m. Yeah, I'm gonna. As soon as I figure out where this exception is coming from. Okay. I mean, knowing the exception is here is big. I just don't know how to figure out where to show referring objects. That would be cool. No. Wait, what? What was that? Okay, never mind. Collecting data. Backtrace. Yeah, so where is this that sprites refer to? Cause. Can we... If only we could just have, like, the file and line. Is that so much to ask for? There's an object. Ooh, particle manager, simple sprite provider. So what was the error? Is that we couldn't call size. Okay, in both of these methods, get sprite and get sprites, we call this that sprite that size. Interesting. So okay, we can't breakpoint that apparently. That's unfortunate. Okay, in particle manager, simple sprite provider. Sprite aware factories, simple sprite provider. Okay. Okay, and so we have kind of a trace here, right? So inside of Fabric sprite provider implementation, we do the thing to call a delegate, and then sprite billboard particle. Which is called from flame particle factory. Wait. So one of these methods. Wait. This sprite. I mean, that's just that, right? So where are we calling something into Fabric sprite provider? Oh, set sprite does that. And set sprite for age does that. So in the factory, okay, this line does that. Okay, we can't breakpoint there though. How about here? Nope. None of the places. Okay, cool. So something is wrong. So this flame particle wait, if we're calling set sprite here, this calls this that set sprite. It calls sprite provider that get sprite. So wait. Okay, sprite provider should have been provided. By register when it uses the factory. Registers a late factory for constructing particles of the given type. Pending particle factory T, right? And this is supposed to have to interface with a create. Wait. Oh wait, there's two implementations of register here. There's particle factory and pending particle factory. So particle factory T is this interface that has a create particle, and it has a public static interface, block leak particle factory, create particle. Okay. var T, var1 is of type T, which is our particle type, yeah. So where... Like, this interface doesn't talk about... Yeah, this is making sense now. Okay, so... Wait, where is, Flame? Let's see, files, classes, flame particle. Okay. Okay, this factory is supposed to take a sprite provider. Wait. And this gives us... What is the type supposed to be here? Is this a... Pending particle factory. That's this. But it's not that. Okay, interesting. Wait, can we... I mean, that's not a thing. Yeah, there's no sprite provider there. Okay, back to the Fabric docs. Or just the GitHub project. Okay, there's a Fabric sprite provider. Interface. Okay, let's look at the wiki here. Nothing about sprites. Let's see if we go back to. Do we still have a tab for particles? Nope. Closed it. Particle. Here we go. Let's see. Flame particle dot factory : new is interesting. Second argument is the particle's factory. Factory controls how the particle behaves. Wait. I mean, that's not a thing either. Yeah, okay. Flame particle. Okay, well, let's... I wonder. So if we look at, let's go back to here. Let's look for flame particle. Maybe this file has changed. Okay. Where is this file located? Oh right, this is not part of Fabric. This is a like decompiled version of what's in Minecraft. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. I think I get it, maybe. Okay, let's unwind this. A little bit more. Right, if we do that. But what if we did this? Right, and this is wrong because we're missing a sprite provider. That's not really a thing though, is it? Yeah, that doesn't exist. What if we did something else? How do we get this sprite provider? Is maybe the question we need to answer. Is that something that we see an example of here? No. Fabric sprite provider. Okay, is there something that implements this? Let's see. Let's search. Particle factory registry is interesting. See, here's the two different definitions of register. And then it takes type and two different, either a constructor or a factory. Wait, so maybe this could be simpler. What if this didn't take a sprite provider? Is there a way to do this without providing a sprite provider? Looks like no. Both of these factories need a sprite provider. Okay. Never mind then. Oh. Ooh. To do. What is this? What are you? What does this return? From identifier. That's not a thing that exists, but we at least have a. Is that a real thing, or is that a made up thing? That's a made up thing. Okay. Can we have a fabric sprite provider? No. Still more made up things. Okay, I don't know how to get a sprite provider yet, but we'll figure that out. Let me unwind the change here, since that still seems necessary. Yeah. Param provider. The sprite provider used to supply sprite textures when drawing the mod's particle. Terrific. Let's just search GitHub. Hey, here's someone who has implemented. This looks like a Fabric mod using Kotlin. Let's see what they did. Oh, look, they have a factory. They have a create particle. They have okay, so how is this transformation particle used? Particle factory registry get instance register transformation particle factory. Yeah, you think so? Like that. Maybe on the server side there's something. Okay, similar to what we're doing, although late in it is an interesting thing. Ooh. What does that actually do? Late init var, and then in init. Although that's interesting. Why are you like this? Okay, particle type ID. Yeah, this is all basically the same thing that we're doing. Huh, I wonder though. It's only allowed on mutable properties. So on a var, that makes sense. We don't want to do that. We can do this. What do you mean unresolved type? There you go. Okay. That is... Oh, we're still debugging. Let's stop. Great. Maybe this is just simply a we're creating this too soon? I don't know. We'll keep while the Minecraft is restarting. Let's keep looking at what's going on here. Is there something about a sprite provider in this code? Just this reference in the constructor for the particle. And then the factory takes a private val sprite provider. That's why it seems like we're not, like what we're doing is pretty kind of out of the box. So maybe the issue is really just the initial creation of the particle type itself. Particle. All right, we have breakpoints. Let's just keep going. Okay, console. Could not spawn particle effect. Aww. Okay. Well, that's too bad. So where was that error happening? Let's see. Let's close some files. Alright, so in our factory, we're trying to create the particle. And it's this line right here. Set sprite. We're just trying to use this flame provider. And it's having issues, I think. Nope. It's not breakpoint. Can't breakpoint that? Can't. Okay, fine. Breakpoint you then. There we go. And then, okay, so is there a sprite provider? Yeah, there's a Fabric sprite provider implementation. Okay, so if we hit F11, I think the line this shows is incorrect. What if we were to step over? Crash report. Okay, so this okay, so I mean this is kind of interesting though. So we can look at if we F11, no, F10. There we go. So we got a crash report we can look at. Exception while adding particle. Same error. That sprites is null. Yeah. Okay, sprite atlas texture. Huh. Interesting. So we're like in one of these methods, and we're trying to call get sprite. Well, it's an interface, but the actual implementation, I guess, is right here. And we're trying to call get sprite on this. So here's, what are we calling back here? We're calling, particle factory registry dot get instance dot register. So what is this register factory? Versus, what are we calling here? What is this register method? All right, yeah, we've looked at this many times. Particle factory registry implement that instance. Yes, registering in factory, clearly, yes, absolutely. Hello, brainless society. Look, if we stare at the, well, it's, I mean, this is Java. If we stare at the Java long enough, insert Nietzsche quote here. Oh. How long have I been at this? An hour and a half. Oh my. You can't see, it's too tiny. Oh, I wish. Thank you for saying something. I can make it bigger, I think. Honestly, that's just better. I should have done that in the beginning. That's much easier to look at. So these register methods on this particle factory registry, yeah, much readable. So this particle manager, and this has register factory. And we have particle factory registry, and we have particle manager that also has register factory. Can we see, if we look at this, can we find lots of interesting options there? Can we find things to implement, I guess, this interface? Find usages. Here we go. Yeah, I import it. Congratulations, you found that. See also fabric particle types. Yep. Okay. Okay, and there's particle manager. Register. So what I don't understand is, okay, and here's a simple sprite provider, right? Simple sprite provider. And we have sprite aware factories. That's a map of identifiers to simple sprite providers. We have register factory. So register factory takes a particle type and a sprite aware factory, which this looks interesting. Particle type, simple sprite provider. Okay, so okay, is this where we're at? Can we let's see, F11 step into? Oh no, we're not there. We're, who knows? Let's let the game continue to run and we'll try this again. Okay, F11 steps into F11, F11. Yeah. Spawn particle. Particle manager, add particle. So this feels like, because the particle manager should, or no, maybe it's a registration issue, right? Because this should be like this, that add particle, something here. Right, we're in particle manager here. Particle manager doesn't have the so something is wrong. Something. Okay, so sparkles.json is supposed to have textures. I wonder if we're doing something wrong here. in our texture thingamajig. Let's look at this thing that I found on GitHub. Let's see. Particles. And then textures. This looks kind of familiar, no? And then in textures, particle, there are PNG files that match that name, right? Textures particle, textures, where to go? Okay, yeah, textures particle, sparkles.png. And this is the mod ID, colon, and then the name. So okay. That sprites is null. Maybe this will have. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty old. Not gonna be relevant. The XFC? What is an XFC? Wherever the tab went. Yeah, no, that's an idea, but I don't think so. I think it's just the PNG file because it's just like vanilla Minecraft. Yeah. There are two files. Well, that's actually someone's project. I'm pretty sure that's like a file from like their image editor, not actually something that's needed. So in the there is an actual example. I closed it, but we can find it again. Adding a particle tutorial, which we tried to follow. we've tried. You know, the thing we didn't do is this part. This is, oh right. So we do have a custom texture for the particle, but we didn't add this because this didn't work. Let's try adding this again. Register the sparkle texture here, right? Clipboard content seemed to be JavaScript. So the first time we did this, this pop-up did not happen. Yes. All right. So what's it complaining about here? I can't tell. Like, why is there no hover over when I look at register? Can't find oh right, because we have it imported. Oh right, this is coming back to me now. Client sprite registry callback doesn't exist. Is the problem. Something else occurs to me. Hold on. So here, we call it, oh. So here we called it sparkle, but the file is sparkles. It refers to sparkles. It refers to sparkles. So anyway, yeah, so we tried this before, but this client sprite registry callback doesn't exist anymore, which is why we dropped it. But I think the name here being missing an S is probably the bigger issue. All right, let's stop this and we're gonna try it again. And what's going to be fun is if we can get this to work, then we can probably tear out a bunch of things we did that were completely unnecessary. Won't that be fun? Right, so what I was going to say before, though, in the example, there's a link to particle example mod. And so then in src main resources, assets mod ID, so textures particle, there's just a PNG file, right? Unfortunately, this example only goes up to 1.19. If there was a 1.20 example, which is what we're on, Minecraft 1.20.1, then that would make things a lot easier. Yeah, okay, so Minecraft loaded. Bam. So what do we think? All right, debugger. Let's just run it and see. We didn't get an error, I think. Okay, here we go. Oh, right. Let me turn off the breakpoint. Otherwise, we're never gonna see the particles. Bam. Oh, there was something. There was something. There it is. Amazing. Was that like 3 hours, 4 hours? I don't know. Just to get that. What a masterpiece. A work of art. Truly. Okay. All because of an S. Yeah, absolutely. No, you were the missing element. No, honestly though, it does sometimes just, asking the right question and being like, what about this? What about that? Can shift your focus, your attention to something that you weren't paying attention to, and that can make all the difference. In the meantime, I mean, we had a fun exploration of some of the internals of this stuff and like learn more Kotlin stuff, and it's not ever going to be time wasted. We're just learning. Okay, well, I'm going to take a little break here to grab some water. I'll be back in just a minute. I guess here's a question. So, what are we going to do next? We could jump straight over to working on the web app, the calorie counting app. There's some polish and bugs and all sorts of things we could do there. We were talking about last time, maybe checking out neovim and getting that set up and trying that out. So we could do that instead. So, if you have an opinion on that, put that in chat. I'm going to be back in just a minute. neovim. All right. Well, we'll see. I'll be back in just a minute. I got to get some water, if nothing else. And we'll do something. BRB. All right, I'm back. I'm just fiddling with the tags and the stream description and all of the things. Let's see, Vim, neovim, Docker. We'll add GitHub Copilot and stuff. Okay, so done. Stream description updated. Switch back to this view. So, it's been some time since I've seriously used Vim. Maybe a couple years. I do have save in dot files. Vimrc. So here's my old Vim config. And then, let's see, something about bundles. Yeah, through bundle. Oh yeah, that's just a link to the thing. Let's see, what else did I have? What did I have set up in Vim before? Oh yeah, bundles.vim. That's where the plugins are set up in this. We're not going to be using this, but just kind of as a reminder of how things were the last time I used, not neovim, but Vim. This is going to eventually load. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, that means you could go a little bit light, a little quieter. It's so hard to get that balance right. So, what are we gonna do? I think I've been bouncing back and forth. So I know, Brainless, you'd shared that you got something set up with neovim inside of a Docker container with Kotlin LSP. That's a language. What does LSP stand for? Language Server Protocol. Not Liskov substitution principle. That's a different thing. Boy, that bundle file. Why does that take so long? Okay, there it is. So I had a bunch of different things. Some stuff for Clojure. Some, yeah, CoffeeScript. That was the thing I was using at one point. Scala, Rust, TLA, Markdown, TypeScript. Yeah. It's been even longer since I've done any CoffeeScript stuff. Which is probably a good thing. Anyway, so I think I like the idea of setting up like neovim inside of Docker. I mean, I think I already... No, that's a different computer. Beauty of lazyvim is that comes with many of the things out of the box. Yeah, I was looking at some of the stuff after you shared this last time around. So let's see here. How do we want to approach doing this? I guess... Oh, I should update. I'm not going to update right now. So, how about a terminal? So it's interesting, it noted terminals that support TrueColor and undercurl. Give me 2 minutes to switch laptops. I have some progress on the personal one. Okay. I need to get a terminal. I mean, I don't have a proper terminal. Do I need a terminal if I'm going to run this inside of Docker anyway? I don't know. But let's do what it says. It says it's a requirement. We're on Windows. This is a Windows machine. For good or ill. Kitty? Okay. I'm not on Mac. Pick again. Wes-term or a Clarity? Alacrity. How do these stack up? GPU accelerated cross-platform terminal emulator and multiplexer written by Wes and implemented in Rust. Wow, okay. And this is much less description. Also cross-platform OpenGL terminal emulator. What a world. Both good. Don't have enough testing time to decide there. Wes has nice features. Okay, well... good enough. Installation. Windows. Let's download at random exe. see. I have too much stuff on C anyway. No. No, I'll do that myself. Let's see. New things. Into taskbar. There we go. Not that you can see my taskbar, but just imagine. All right, and here we go. We have a new terminal, which by default ran CMD. All right. Interesting. Okay, fancy. Let's see. Reload configuration, tab, new verticals, reset terminal emulation state. Wow, look at all the things. I'm just looking for something to change the default. Interesting. New tab, domain. Interesting. Create new workspace. New tab, new window. Looking at some of the default. Change the default shell. I mean, it's either in here or I have to go read the docs. Oh well, it's fine. We'll leave it. We'll leave this for a minute. We can run Docker, right? Yeah, good. Okay, so the problem right now, we don't have, I guess we'll just use like VS Code or something, and we'll make a Docker file and a new project. You're back, welcome back. Let's do, I didn't want to actually make a new window. That's not what I wanted at all. File. Open folder. Documents. Let's call this just pay no attention to the other folders I have. Let's call this neovim setup. Oops. Yeah, there we go. All right. And we're just gonna select this folder. This is just temporary. We're gonna make a Docker file. All right. We did it. Let's see. Ooh, okay, so, create a Docker image for neovim. Sure. Using the latest, not Ubuntu, let's do Debian. Yep. Yeah, you did it. All right, Copilot, take the wheel. Do I care about Python support? Probably eventually, just not right now. Kotlin support. Oh, you whispered me something. It's like a paste bin. Oh, yeah, from... I mean, that's an option. What is the base image for that OpenJDK image, though? Let's see here. Docker. Hub. Alright, good. I could click the top link. Sometimes I can't because it's an ad, and then Pi-hole blocks it. Sent me the Docker file. I did. It's not the best, but I got the job done. Okay. This is deprecated. I've been using Eclipse to run on things. So let's take a look at this image. Official image. But what is the... Yeah. Like, maybe we can use this. I just want to look at... You know, it'd be great. It's based on Alpine. Okay. Oh, this one is Alpine. De facto image. The base can be changed. Just want to have the Java empath. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so this is Ubuntu. Okay, so let's do this. Could we just... Why can't we have a link to the actual just Docker file? That's the only thing. Honestly, every time I go to Docker Hub, the only thing I really care about is actually just going to the GitHub where where the Docker file is. Tags. Yeah. Oh, fancy. This is... Yeah. This is a thing. View in GitHub. Here we go. So does this do anything special? Okay. Let's do this. So oh, here we go. Okay. So let's see what Copilot thinks is a good way to set up Kotlin support. Now let's not bother with that. Let's see, and then install Java. What? What are you doing, Copilot? Nah, it doesn't. It doesn't know what to do. All right. Well, anyway, we'll start with this, and then. Oh, right. He sent a file, and I could look at the file. That's a lot of stuff. Let's see. -y. Yeah, we could start with that. We'll see if that works. Did we? Yeah, we have the update. What is bat? Yeah, we can try all of those things though. And neovim's already. There we go. I'm giving Copilot too much credit. Yeah. Oh, bat is cat on steroids. Okay. I'm just, I'm always interested in seeing what it's gonna do, right? It's exciting. Sometimes it just does nothing. Yeah. Alright, and then... So I'm just gonna take from here. EXA is what on steroids? Oh, LS. Got it. Okay, okay. Yep. I've heard of ripgrip. Alright. Okay, so this is gonna get us neovim. Presumably. What's an app image? You move from H tap to B tap? No, no, it's going backwards. You had to move towards. Wait, was there a top in here? Okay. There it is. Let's see. Where do I actually want... I mean, I guess this is fine. Is this the latest version of LazyGit? Hold on, let's installation. Try it with Docker. So here's an out of the box lazyvim inside of Docker. Don't try that. Okay. Let's see. We don't want to do this either. This will be fine. I was thinking it would be good to parameterize the version that we download. Let's see how we do that. env lazygit version. Like that. Arg? Yeah, you're right. It is arg. And then it takes a default, right? With an equal sign. Yep, you're way better than Copilot. Alright, so let's go to GitHub and check out what version is actually the latest version. Yeah, so... oh, wait, yeah. Wait, what is this? A lazy git. I see that. Yeah, what is lazy git? And why is it so lazy? Oh, I see. It's used in neovim? Okay. Right. So what was... The thing I was thinking about was lazyvim. Where are we grabbing lazyvim? wasn't that a thing we were trying to achieve here? Or did I miss something? Did I miss it in the file? Or are we... Was that not the objective? Ah, simple terminal UI for get commands. Oh, you've not shared that one with me yet. I see how it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't make sense to like fetch that out. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I don't really care for having. I don't need a tool for get. We'll see if this works. I will be. We'll see. Right. So, you know, it used to be really easy to grab the URL to like just clone a repository. Yeah. Here we go. And the Docker file does say it's in Vim. It's one of the deps. Really? Well, it says it's optional. But we can. I'll include it. Might complain. Well, we'll see. We'll see. This is probably not gonna work anyway. Yay! Here's some stuff that Copilot made up that doesn't actually work. Did we need Python? No. I mean, without it, I would probably just like go look for an example of something, you know, because I'm not going to try to like, unless it's something I'm doing every day, I'm not going to have like an internalized, oh, this is exactly what this file should look like, nor do I want that. Yeah. Because it auto-completes. I was playing around with the GPT 3.5 because I didn't want to fork out $20 to try out GPT-4. And it was looking pretty good. All right, so what have we broken? Add apt repository, something, something, something. None type object has no attribute people. What have we done? Interesting. Alright, then we gotta change some things around if we want to... Oh, no, not necessarily. I guess we can do this up here. Try again. Why the add repo? That's a good question. Why is that there? No reason at all. Absolutely no reason. That doesn't need to be there, and we don't need to do that at all. Never mind. Keep asking those questions. Well, hopefully one of these will actually work, and then they'll be cached, and we won't have to wait for this again. There's Kotlin. I think it'll be more fun to kind of work from the ground up, kind of figure things out. Let's see. What is the path to... I don't need to see that. Where did I stick the... let's see. Last modified date. There's the mod template folder. Great. What we can do is we can mount in our mod project into the Docker container once we get past this part. Somewhere. How's that gonna work? Into optcode, I guess. now remember I had to change the Node.js installation on my custom entry point, but don't think it might be needed here. Well, no entry point at all. All right, so we get all the packages installed, and now, well, all the like Debian packages, and now lazy-git. The installation method, which I was using, got deprecated, so I got a nice message in 60 seconds wait during install. I see. All right. Finished. Okay, so yeah, Docker run IT or TI IT. Let's see. Can we give it a nice Windows path like this? Opt code. Neovim. Voila. It weirds me out being root, even if it's in a Docker container, but it's fine. Although, we'll see. So, is it just neovim? Yeah, I guess having done this is actually happening inside of the Docker container. I didn't mount the config. So any config stuff that happens is isolated inside the container. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe not. Also, I didn't use the new terminal that I let's just stop this. Whoop, change the path to your neovim config. Why would I do that? Copy paste mistake. What do you mean? Change the path to your neovim config. Isn't it? I don't have an neovim config. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's fair. So here's a question. Yeah, to mount it, but here's the thing: is that, like in here, I have an neovim folder. I could do that though. Let's see. Let's update the command. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's do this. And then we'll do let's do this. How do we PowerShell? Is there a PWD in PowerShell? Yes. Is that gonna matter? Because we're gonna do that other terminal and it's gonna be anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Right, we want to mount this in here. Actually, probably just, well, I guess we could do more explicitly, like neovim, and then like this. All right, let's see. So stop that container. There we go. And then we'll use the new terminal here. And then documents, neovim setup. Sure. Yeah, but maybe I don't want a relative path then. This is not exactly going to be ready for sharing with others, but we're maybe a long ways away from even the idea of doing that. So... Okay. Can I please paste? Okay, middle click to paste. Great. And then I wanted to go into our mod, right? And then neovim. All right. Now we see stuff happening. I think. Let's see. First of all, we can leave VS Code now. We're done with this. We are instead going to immerse ourselves into neovim. All right. Is it... It's done. Recommendation queue and reopen. Your recommendation is for me to queue and reopen. So weird. There we go. Now that's more comfortable. All right. So, oh cool, we do have a little thing there. So, is there a Gradle? Is there? How do we do things? Let's start by opening a file. Won't that be fun? We haven't installed those yet? Fair. Stuff is happening. We have no syntax highlighting, definitely. Okay, so. Yes. Interesting. Stuff is happening for some reason. Here's a README. Documentation. Oh wait, do we have tabs? Wild. Space E? Ah. Interesting. Okay, I can double click. Auto commands, okay, key maps. Here's lazy.lua. Okay, and we can have extra modules. So I have some things. Let's see. So, okay, we don't need that anymore. Let's see. I was looking at this. This is kind of interesting, but let's start with Copilot. Let's see. Install Node.js. Did we do that? I don't think we did that. I guess we could, let's see. So first of all, let's just quit. There we go. Let's see. What did we install? What did we not install? We have Node.js. Okay, that's good. There was something else I was thinking that we should have installed. It like flew through my mind and I didn't catch it in time, so never mind. Space E. Can we go up out of this directory? Yeah. Is there? Uh-huh. Okay. In this tree, this file tree, can we interesting. How to disable mouse. Can we go up above the directory we started in? Definitely dangerous for me to list this directory. Just pretend you didn't see anything. And I do it again. You never tried it? Okay, well, we'll figure it out at some point. Just some old fanfic and old projects and things. Anyway, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to get into the neovim setup, and I want to. I guess I don't. I guess I could. Let's see. First of all, we can edit it from here, right? By doing config neovim and then wherever the file is, config lazy. That's the right file, right? And press C? Really? Uh-huh. But what if I want to go to that file that has all the plugins that's in here? Oops. Oh, why? Now spacey. Okay, that's fair. So I'm hitting escape, and I'm not leaving insert mode, and I don't like it. Oh. Let's see. How do I Docker attach? Let's see. I don't like this terminal. It does not do the things I expect. Yeah. Well, it was already running. I didn't... Yeah, anyway. I somehow managed to disconnect from the running container. Anyway, yeah, space E does that. We're getting there. So you think it's let's see if I can copy the bits of that line without copying the whole line. There we go. Now, can we paste? Not like that, we can't. Also no. This terminal. It's always fun. Let's mix as many different things as possible in one thing and see how much it. Yeah, can we do that? All right, we can do that. That's great. Extras, check. Coding, check. Copilot. Control Shift V, but I've already typed it all in. Ah. So now that I've saved, is there a quick way to tell neovim to like reprocess all of this? See, Brainless, maybe you should be streaming. I guess we can just quit. You always relaunch. You should have done already. Nah, okay. Well, Interesting. Oh, I hit registers. I see. All right. Excellent. Copy. Nope. Okay. 1 second. GitHub.com login device. Nope. Copy did not work either. 3. Yep, absolutely trust. 100%. All right. Ooh, fancy. Start. Okay, we're authenticated. Aww. Alright, so, update. Reloading. This is all very fancy. Very fancy. And then check. Okay. Q. Remember, once you kill the container, that one will go away as we've not mapped that file. What file? No, all of that's mapped. Yep. It is all inside of NVim. Copilot? Oh, is it sticking that somewhere else? I guess that is possible. And it's okay, well, we can fix that. Let's quit really quick. Let's see. Looks like it's in .config GitHub Copilot. Opt code neovim vi. Let's see, a couple things I want to. Let's see, do I want to? Yeah, that's fine. Docker file. I just want to update my example here. I should make like a PowerShell script, some kind of script that runs this for me. Neovim. Let's see, Copilot, root, config, GitHub Copilot. that's fine. Let's see, what did I do again? What did I just tell it that I was going to do? Okay, cpr dot config GitHub Copilot to here. And then this example actually needs to say GitHub Copilot. There we go. Job done. Alright, so back to the mod, sort of. Right, that was the motivating thing, was to make it so that we could, also my alias is going to go away when we restart the container, but whatever. Alright. Does this work? Yes. Amazing. So you were saying, what was the key combination? Is it just C? Nope. It's not. It's a C there, though. Space E. Space E. There we go. Yes. All of those things. So... I just have a few windows open. Alright, that's great. Examples. Oh yeah, so let's see. Color scheme. Oh, you have another paste pen type thing. All right. So I was kind of hoping, let's see. So first of all, this config can be like multi-line, right? I did not want. Yeah. So I notice everything is frozen. It's not a good look. Like the terminal is not frozen. Like I can go over here, but somehow I hit something. This is what happened before, and then I hit Control C and it disconnected me from the running container, like this. So I don't know what I'm doing that's doing that, but that's kind of annoying. Alright, well anyway. Also, it looks like we have Copilot. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Ooh, that was a cool effect. Fancy. Alright. I was hoping that we'd have like Copilot autocomplete stuff working. You remove that effect? Oh no. It might wear out eventually, but oh, here we go. It did a thing. Let's see. I wanted to have like a solarized theme. And I was hoping Copilot would just know, but perhaps not. Oh, no. What is solarized 8? Is it a real thing or is it a hallucination? control space. Does nothing. Does nothing at all. Anyway. It's fine. The schemas. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Right. So I was gonna look at your file. Okay. So you were saying we could just make a file. In the plugins folder. What, I can't right click and create file? Let's see. So where is it? What directory are we in right now? Can we plugins A? What a world. Hey, look at that. Magic. There's a thing you can press to see the hotkeys. Ridiculous. Then anyone would be able to figure out what keys to press. Alright, so this is that. There we go. Alright, so it doesn't like some things. Missing required fields in type. lspconfig.options.kotlin language server settings. Ruby. Is that what Solar Graph is? Okay. So, okay. That might be useful for me at some point in the future. Okay, well, I closed all the things, but that's fine. So, can we look at some Kotlin now? How far are we away from that? Installing Kotlin language server. Still a few steps. Okay. I got time. We'll make it work. Can we... Oh, that's not a thing. Right, I don't have the key set up. I did like leader W. Wait. No. How do I... So here in this view, is there a way for me to see hotkeys? Like, this doesn't work, does it? Oh, no, I did all sorts of things there that I didn't want to do. No, like I can't search or anything there. Space SK. Ah, but how do you find out that that is a key? Is it described as splitting? Split window right. Space pipe. Yes. Alright. Now we're cooking. And then... Interesting. Interesting. Oh, you have another... tree sitter. Right, that's a thing. What does tree sitter do? Let's see. We want to edit neovim no opt code. There we go. Neovim setup. We'll do nice highlighting. Okay, that is good. Okay. Interesting. That doesn't do... Yep. Sure. Tree sitter.lua. You are not using the plugin. Okay, I don't need Ruby. Also. Oh yeah. That's why. Yeah, it's so some of the hotkeys are specific to that. Yeah, I figured. Just trying things. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm scrolling back through the chat to remember how to do things. Try Control H, Control L, Shift H to fill. Yeah, I used to have like muscle memory for some of that stuff, although I think maybe some of those things were bound differently. Like it's been the last time Vim was my daily driver was like in 2016. We have... Looks like we have some syntax highlighting. It was spacey. Okay. There's clients. Why don't I see... there it is. You know it'd be really helpful? No, never mind. I mean, maybe like doing the tree collapsing thing that other IDEs do, but that might also be annoying with then it'd just be really long. Your highlighting is much nicer. Well, I could let's quit out. Might be your color scheme. Although now we don't have any highlighting. Wait. It's because I hold on. Let's see. Config in Vim. Lua plugins. There we go. Yeah, I think... There we go. Now we'll actually set up tree sitter. If this doesn't fix it, I'll compiling. I'll try that other command. All right, is this closer to what you would expect? Yep. All right. So interesting. What does that do? No code actions available. Interesting. Space C. Code action. Space C. Format document. Yeah, it seems like it. I've stumbled upon the hotkey to get into it. Backspace, go up one level. Okay. Oh, interesting. Switch buffer, split window below. Wait. So if I just hit space, oh. G? What does this do? GG. Aww. Watch this video for lazy get info. Cool. Alright. Behold. It is a get interface. Alright, Q to quit. Cool. Is there a way? Let's see. Find file. Space space. Aha. All right. So, like if I wanted to find sparkles.json, there it is. Yeah. I'm pretty mixed at this point between some things I definitely prefer to do from the command line in terms of git commands. But for a lot of things, you know, VS Code has been my main editor for a number of years now, and so a lot of basic things I do from there. But yeah, it looks pretty interesting. So how do we get to the file finder like that? So we got to space and then space. Okay, so it's just space. Nice. You stopped using VS Code completely 2 months ago? Any particular reason, or was it about switching to something else, or switching away from it? Okay, interesting. I like that we have a file preview here as well, so we can see the file that we're about to go to. So what if we were to try using just the default PowerShell terminal from Windows? What would that look like? setup Docker file has our command that we can use to run this. Okay, Docker ps. Since we've killed the container, let's neovim Sabin's first mod template. You've actually used it from a TCY issues with icons and some formatting, but works. Yeah, looks like some issues there. We probably also need to change the font settings. Let's see, terminal, font. Didn't I have a fancier font for this? I guess not. Oh, totally broken. Brilliant. Alright. Quit it. Okay, cool. Well, now we know. Alright. Is there, yeah, whatever. Sabin's first mod. Neovim. Let's blow it up. There we go. Okay, I guess we're sticking to this then. There we go. And then space. Let's see. Mod.kt. There it is. If you want to avoid the initial installation of all the packages, you can map the local share in vim folder. Yeah, there's probably some things we could like tweak here in terms of the setup. Like I might just mount my local app data folder into the container or something to make it all work. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was debating whether to bother doing the Docker setup anyway. It is kind of nice to have things, although it'll be interesting. So let's is there a Gradle plugin? Let's see, NVim. So what is it? Space C? No. Is it just C? It is just C. And then so from here we can do space, and then oh hey, look, we just have a list of files. This one. Need to place Gradle on the installation, but not looked into plugins. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's have a window. Lazyvim Gradle. Gradle versus neovim. What kind of question is that? Let's see. Gradle? What is this? Yeah, espresso is good. Let's see here. So, lazyvim plugins. Extras. What is a dap? Don't know. Lang.java. Transparent. Easiest line for fix on save and pretty formatting. Nice. Although the recommended setup. Okay, well, it's not relevant to what we're doing right now, but might look at that later. This? Yeah, this is neovim lsp config. Okay. So, maybe also control space does not do anything there. There are properties though. Okay, Copilot thinks there's something. Oops. Will this work? It's reloading. Let's see. So if we... let's see. No, I'll go this way. There we go. And then space C Mason. What does this do? Available. Okay, this is promising. Welcome back. I'm still at it. Hey, there is a Gradle language server. Gradle language server. Yeah. Uh-huh. Control F to apply filter. Gradle. Bam. Okay, it's available but not installed. Just go to line press I. Okay. It's magic. And then can we queue out of this? Okay, and then space. And then if we go to build that Gradle. Something happened. Now, I don't know if you can hear that background sound. Let me know if that becomes really distracting. Though there's not really a lot I can do about it. Alright. The language server copilot triggers a register capability handler despite thing. Report upstream this warning is harmless. Okay. Seems fine. Annoying but normal. Okay. So LSP info. Okay, that seems fine. That's good. Okay, so that's that. Escape to clear. That's fine. So now that we have the Gradle LSP, what can we do with it? I mean, you know, presumably it's giving us, it's doing something, but what? Let's see, explore, buffer, code, UI, Windows, diagnostic quick fix. What does you do? Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Does it correct you if you have a typo? Yeah, let's find out. Very powerful. Wait, hold on. Oh, sorry. A lot of flashing there for a second. Oof. Okay. Oof. Nah, I think I'm fine with what we had. Right, so yeah, that's fine. But nope. It's fine with this. Let's try quitting out. Gradle properties. Cannot access configuration for Gradle language server. What is it? No. No. Also no. It's from this screen that I can hit C for config. Server configurations.md. What does it mean? hey, maybe it's talking about this file here. Server configurations.md. Maybe that's relevant somehow. Maybe that's a hint. Also, there's a lot. Gradle. Alright. Snippet to enable the language server. Where might we put this? Right. Are we allowed to do that? Is that a valid thing? I also don't know Lua really at all either, so also that feels like there should be a space there. I mean, that's not the way they had it. Let's quit out and see. All right. Require setup should be run before setting up any LSP server with LSP config. Okay, so
Wanted to call you early and say Happy New Year's before I get too blackout or brown out.
Should it be somewhere else?
I mean out. Whatever. Love you, kid. Bye.
Oops.
Love you, kid. Bye.
Nope. Well, it leaves so fast, but it's saying cannot access configuration for Gradle language server. Ensure the server is listed. Oh, ensure the server is listed in server configurations.md, which is the file where it's maybe I have a typo. Hold on. C. Maybe it should just be Gradle ls. Okay, it didn't immediately yell. Okay, Gradle. The interesting file is interesting. Here we go. All right, so before we tried to change dependencies to something that was not a thing. Well, it still doesn't yell about that. Let's see. The other thing we were trying is space C, and then that's not the right thing. Maybe here. Okay, client Gradle ls. Command Gradle language server. Okay, so that part is right. Yeah, I don't know. So it looks like we're using this thing, VS Code Gradle. Feature overview. Run tasks. Like, this is the kind of thing I'm looking to be able to do. The question is, how do we like interface with the I know, but it's listed here in NVim LSP config as a language server. So surely it works, right? Okay, can we have something from like this year? Here, using neovim as a Java IDE. Okay. Anything else about Gradle? No, just that one line. Vim diagnostic open float. Huh. Okay. Space E does that. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. LSP info, LSP start. Yeah, we saw this before. LSP. Okay, what is the... I mean, this is all well and good. What is the default config? Oh yeah, what was the... There was a key combination... Space SK. Okay, space SK. LSP stuff? Yeah, I agree that it's working, but I should be able to, like, do more with it. Go to type definition. Go to implementation declaration. Go to, so G, okay. Wait. Oh, again, I just cannot retain that SK, okay. Build? Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, perhaps. Run. Task? No such luck. Oh, here we go. Key map, LSP. format document, leader CF. Right, so if we're in this file, I'm going to do space CF. Pending. Something maybe is happening. No, nothing happened. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, but we're not setting it up manually. Okay. I mean, it may just be that the Gradle plugin doesn't support the things that something. I was just hoping for a way to, from here, to like do a build. But yeah, so this was fun. We might come back to this, but at least for now, you can appreciate why folks do like things like IntelliJ or VS Code or something that has something that doesn't require a lot of setup to get going, right? So because it's been, like, what, 2 hours of trying to get it set up, an hour and a half, something like that. And I'm not giving up, but that's all I got in me for today. I gotta get some lunch anyway. Unfortunately, we didn't get around to the web app today. Yeah, I think, I mean, honestly, it's not completely fair either, because typically when I used Vim before, I wasn't expecting to like do a build inside of it. I would just, I think back then I was using Tmux a lot, and so I would have other terminals where I would be doing that stuff. And so it's just different style of approaching things. So yeah, but I think so next week, so let's look at the calendar really quick. Yeah, we got a couple more weeks before anything will have to change. But yeah, next week, we can, now that we're unblocked on the Java Minecraft Fabric end of things, we can maybe make some more progress on that, and then get back to working on Daily Joule and doing more web app stuff. You have everything configured. Oh, and neovim for Ruby. All right. Well, it's gonna be it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out, and Brainless, I mean, this has been our stream. Wasn't a day one thing. Yeah, it's kind of incremental over time, right? It's been really fun trying out neovim and getting things stood up. So thanks for all the help with that. Thanks for all the people that are watching, or were watching, or will watch. Yeah, I think I'm not going to do any extra streams today. Yeah, you have a good day as well. Gonna recover from all the streaming. I may do an extra stream tomorrow of some more Starfield, kind of earlier in the day, and then we'll go back to Minecraft. Something I need to figure out is we are going to change up either Monday or Wednesday and make that our day for Starfield. Because I don't want to change when we're doing Oxygen Included. That seems like a good time for that. So, my feeling right now is maybe Wednesday night we might switch to Starfield. I don't know, but we'll see. Cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, thanks again. Signing off now. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.